Welcome back to our channel, where we explore stories that feel ripped from a futuristic blockbuster, but hit closer to home than you think. Today's story is set in 2026 in a gleaming high-tech metropolis called Cloud City in Kenya. Imagine a place where every transaction, every whisper, every heartbeat is logged on a digital ledger. In this city, cash is a museum relic and digital currency is king. Our story begins with Michael, a man you probably swipe past on your feed. He was a mid-level car dealer, navigating the sleek, automated showrooms of Cloud City, living a comfortable but unremarkable life with his wife, Emma. They weren't rich, but they had each other. Emma was the quiet anchor of their world, a woman whose wealth wasn't in her digital wallet, but in her unwavering faith. She found joy in simple things, a stark contrast to the city's obsession with digital status. Then, one ordinary Tuesday, the extraordinary happened. A digital ping echoed across the global network. The Omni Lottery, a weekly jackpot drawing billions of participants, had a winner. That winner was Michael. 500 million US instantly credited in his digital wallet. The news exploded across the media feed. Overnight, Michael wasn't just a car dealer. He was a digital deity, a new money king. The change was immediate and brutal. The man Emma had loved seemed to evaporate, replaced by a stranger who wore his new wealth like armor. He looked at Emma, with her simple dresses and her quiet prayers, and saw a relic of his past life. He told her she was a lean diet he no longer needed. He had outgrown her. The divorce was swift, processed in a matter of hours through the city's hyper-efficient digital courts. Michael, feeling magnanimous, let her keep a dusty old digital safety deposit box filled with what he considered sentimental junk. He then married a popular socialite, a woman whose entire existence was a carefully curated performance on the media feed. Michael moved into a breathtaking glass mansion, suspended between two of Cloud City's tallest skyscrapers. He threw lavish zero-gravity parties, bought fleets of autonomous hypercars, and broadcast every single moment of his hedonistic new life. He would often post smug messages, tagging Emma in memories of their old, humble life with captions like, "Leveling up means leaving the tutorial behind." To the world, he was the ultimate success story. He had it all. Meanwhile, Emma was left with virtually nothing. The digital system had cleanly severed her from Michael's new life. She found herself in a small, subsidized apartment on the city's lower levels. One day, feeling utterly lost, she remembered the safety deposit box. She accessed it, hoping to find a photo, a memory, something tangible from the life that was stolen from her. Inside, amidst old digital receipts and forgotten files, was a single, crumpled piece of paper. It was from a grocery store, a place they'd stopped at on the day the winning ticket was bought. She almost threw it away, but something made her pause. She flattened the creased paper. On it was a faded timestamp and a string of numbers. A memory sparked. She remembered that day vividly. Michael was complaining about a smudge on the car's dashboard display. She had run into the store to grab some water. On a whim, seeing the Omni Lottery terminal, she used the last few credits on their grocery account to buy a ticket. She had printed the physical backup receipt, a feature few people used anymore, and tucked it in her pocket, forgetting about it until now. Her heart started pounding. Could it be? She contacted a lawyer, a sharp, justice-driven man named David Turner, known for taking on impossible cases against the city's elite. David was intrigued. He told her, in Cloud City, the blockade never lies. His team dove into the city's archives. They pulled the CCTV footage from the grocery store. The timestamp on the receipt matched the footage perfectly. There was Emma, clear as day, at the terminal, purchasing the ticket. And where was Michael? The exterior camera showed him still in the car, meticulously cleaning the dashboard, completely oblivious. The hook was set. The viral headline wrote itself. He traded his wife for a $500 million mistress. He didn't know his wife was the one who actually owned the winning code. The case went to the Digital Tribunal, a public forum where high-stakes disputes were settled live, broadcast to the entire world. Michael, flanked by his celebrity wife and a team of expensive lawyers, smirked. He saw this as a pathetic, final grasp for attention from his forgotten ex. His lawyers argued that the ticket was purchased from a joint account, that his funds were used. But David Turner had a masterstroke prepared. He didn't just present the CCTV evidence. He presented Emma's life. He showed the tribunal her digital footprint, a history of small, selfless acts, donations to digital charities, volunteering for community projects, supporting friends in need. Then he showed Michael's, a trail of extravagant purchases, social climbing, and public mockery of the woman who had stood by him for years. The defining moment came when David asked Emma what she would do with the money. With the world watching, Emma didn't talk about revenge or personal gain. She spoke about creating second chance hubs, sanctuaries for women abandoned and left behind by the city's brutal, fast-paced digital society, places for healing, learning, and rebuilding. The public verdict was instantaneous. The media feed, which had once worshipped Michael, turned on him with a vengeance. Memes of him cleaning the dashboard went viral. His socialite wife, seeing her own brand tarnished, publicly unfriended him mid-tribunal and walked out. The judge's ruling was a formality. The blockade was absolute. The digital wallet, the glass mansion, the hypercar's every asset tied to the lottery winnings was transferred to Emma. But the story doesn't end there. Here's the second twist, one that no one saw coming. As the transfer of assets was being processed, a secondary protocol on the winning lottery file was triggered. It was an obscure clause in the Omni Lottery's terms and conditions, something Michael had never bothered to read. The clause was called the Legacy Echo. It stipulated that if the ownership of a jackpot of this magnitude was legally contested and transferred within the first year, the original claimant would not be left with zero. Instead, their digital identity would be recalibrated to a baseline social credit score, and they would be assigned a mandatory civic duty role for a period of 5 years. And what role was Michael assigned? The system, with its cold and partial logic, analyzed his past skill set. He was a car dealer. He was obsessed with cleaning and appearances. His civic duty assignment? A janitor. Not just any janitor, but one assigned to the newly established second chance hubs, Emma's hubs. The final scene of this digital drama is not Michael homeless on a cold bench. It's something far more poetic. It's Michael, stripped of his fame and followers, wearing a simple maintenance uniform, cleaning the floors of the very first second chance hub. He watches as women, who have stories just like Emma's, find hope and strength within the walls he now has to scrub. And every day, he sees Emma, not as a ghost from his past, but as the architect of this new reality. She doesn't mock him. She doesn't even speak to him. She just gives him a quiet, knowing nod, the same nod she used to give him when he was a simple car dealer and she was his wife. He lost $500 million, but in the end, he was handed something else, a receipt for his actions, delivered with divine, digital irony. What an incredible story of justice, irony, and the true meaning of wealth. It makes you think, doesn't it? In a world racing towards a digital future, what we value most might just be the simple, human things that can't be coded. Thanks for watching. And if you have a story that needs to be heard, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.